Over the span of 50 years, the home console industry has gone from a small platform in the 70s to one of the largest forms of entertainment in the world. Multiple companies have put their hand in making their own console, but it's been reduced to 3 main companies. In this video, I'll go over my list of the top 5 gaming consoles. Note that I'll be mainly talking about home consoles in this video. Maybe in the future I'll do a top 5 for portable systems, and unfortunately I have not played some consoles, so I cannot take those into consideration. Let's go. At number 5, I have the Nintendo Wii. I think this console alone deserves its spot for the revolution of implementing motion control in the video games. While there were games before it to have them, the Wii really brought it to the mainstream. It also made video gaming accessible to far more people, as the controls and games were simple and easy to learn. This, along with its affordable price and wide range of games, is one of the reasons it's one of the most sold consoles. While the library of the system did include a lot of shovelware, the first-party lineup was stellar. Many series got their start on this console, or their return. Couple that with it being the first Nintendo console with purchasable retro games, and you have one of the best consoles ever made. For number 4, it's the Nintendo Switch. Now, it was very tough deciding which was better between the Wii and the Switch, but I think the Switch beats it because it better executed what Nintendo's goal was with most of their systems, to be a multiplayer console. A lot of their consoles have been structured around the idea of playing with a group of people of anyone. People who wouldn't usually play video games would play Nintendo. And I think the Switch further enhanced this with the portability of the Switch and the fact that the controller can split into two to share it. A big part of the Switch's advertising was showing how you could set it up anywhere and bring people together. Another reason why I think the Switch is better is because the series that come on every console got their best title in this system. These main factors are why I think the Switch deserves this spot. Coming in at number 3, it's the PlayStation 2. Now, the one thing that makes this console different from the others on this list is that it's the only one that I did not grow up with. I got this console later when I was 12 because the games were cheap, but it was way better than what I expected. This console is where I think Sony really got its footing on exclusives, as the games only on this console made it hard to choose any other system in this generation. Even if it wasn't as powerful as the Xbox, the PS2 cleared in sales because of its use as a DVD player. Even if Microsoft or Nintendo had great exclusives, some on the PS2 were must-plays. It was hard to compete with it, and it's why it's still one of the best consoles after 25 years. In second place is the Wii U. Unlike all the other consoles on this list, this console wasn't one of the best selling, not even close. This is to date Nintendo's worst selling home console, so how could it be one of the best consoles? Well, I think the main reason for the system's failure is not the console, but the advertising. At the time, Nintendo's bigger audience from the Wii were mostly new to gaming, and when they saw the Wii U, most thought, I already have a Wii, I don't need a new one. The gamepad, while being a gimmick, gave many different uses of the console that weren't there with one screen. For example, Pikmin 3 always showed the map on the gamepad screen while playing, giving it easy access. One of my favorite uses of the gamepad was being able to play some games just with it. So as long as you were in range of the console, you could play wherever you wanted. This console was, in my opinion, where Nintendo was most experimental with their games. And while some were busts, it brought many innovative ones. Even though it is seen as a failure, it's almost a hidden gem of a console. Finally, at first, I have the Xbox 360. This is the closest the console has ever been to being perfect. During the span of the Xbox 360, almost every popular franchise for the system was at their best. Not only that, but new series came out that are now staples. This was the only system where Valve was consistently bringing their games to console. It also brought a new kind of game to console, indie and arcade games. This allowed many games that wouldn't usually get a release on console a space to sell their games digitally. Along with this, the Xbox 360 was the first console to have an online service similar to the ones we have today. Consoles before it had ways, but they weren't as simple as how Xbox 360 had it. One flaw I can come up with for this console was Microsoft's focus on it as a media center in the latter half of its lifetime. Kinect wasn't what it was said to be, and it strived further from what its core audience wanted, which caused the flop of the Xbox One at launch. Besides that, this console was a turning point in gaming, and it was perhaps the most revolutionary console ever. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And if you want to see the portable system video, just comment down below. And see you.